Friday the 13th, 2012, and we are here on the trail. And what's your name, sir?
Clarke Green.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. It's a beautiful day, so I'm out for a walk.
This is Justicedonedirtcheap interviewing and getting the people's view on the City of Fredericton bylaws regarding helmets. What is your view, sir, regarding City of Fredericton bylaw regarding a bicyclist having to wear a helmet and having no choice in the matter?
Well, I think that in some cases it's unjust. It's completely unfair. If you've been on the trail a number of years, especially if you're age majority, you know what you're doing, you shouldn't have to wear a helmet because you should be able to prevent yourself having an accident.
If you're treated as an adult in the justice system, then you should be able to make your own decisions as an adult, don't you think?
Exactly.
All right. Have you had experiences with the Fredericton Police Department or the Fredericton Police Force regarding not wearing a helmet?
Not with the Fredericton City Police Force per se, but with the Trail Patrol.
And what was your experience?
I was cycling towards the walking bridge, the old trail bridge between here and the south side. I was going a pretty good clip, probably 60, 70 kilometers an hour. Closest speed limit was 10. Trail Patrol pulled me over. Mostly what they hit me for was the speeding, but they told me that they also gave me a ticket for riding without a helmet.
Do you think it was justified?
In my opinion, yeah, more for the speeding than anything. The clip I was going, I could easily have hurt somebody if they'd stepped out in front of me, but the helmet, I knew what I was doing. I could easily turn without throwing myself off on my bicycle. So there, I really think that that could have been avoided. They didn't really have to do that.
If you fall down and bump your head, the City of Fredericton is not liable for that, so why would they be able to tell you whether you can wear a helmet or not?
Exactly.
Seems kind of unfair.
They're going to force you to wear a helmet. You fall and bump your head even if you're wearing a helmet, they're not liable. They should at least provide health insurance and bursary for any medical bills if they're going to force you to wear a helmet.
Yes. All right, just 1 second. Boy, there's a bit of a racket, eh? All right, so City of Fredericton is not liable for damage if you fall down and bump your head. So why can they tell you to wear a helmet or else? And
They shouldn't be able to. If you're taking your own risk, if you're putting your life in your own hands regarding that, they should not be able to enforce a helmet by law unless they're going to provide adequate bursary for accidents resulting in damage if you're wearing a helmet.
If they're really interested in us wearing a helmet for our own safety, you'd think they'd actually just give out helmets.
Exactly. I know they give out bike belts, but they don't give out helmets. And where's the sense in that?
If they really wanted to protect the public safety, you think they would? If they really believed helmets actually protected the public safety, they'd give them away. Instead, they actually have the Trail Police and the Fredericton Police Force patrolling, and they use that as an excuse to actually arrest people, which is quite dangerous.
Yeah, I've seen police officers get pretty rough on people. They use unjust amounts of force, and then if people complain about it, they classify it as obstruction of justice. Which is
a criminal offense.
Yep, an indictable offense. You could be put away for a fair amount of time and be given hefty legal consequences, including fines of up to, I think, $50,000 for it.
Seems kind of unreasonable.
It's incredibly unreasonable.
Especially seeing how if they just see you not wearing a helmet or if they see you on a sidewalk, even if it's an empty sidewalk, on a bicycle, they can just choose by their own discretion just to come after you. And when they come after you, it's quite the experience that people can have. They can be...
Especially if you're tackled directly off of the bicycle. That is incredibly dangerous, going to result in an incredible amount of damage.
And it seems kind of disproportional when all they can really do is give a $50 to $500 fine for a City of Fredericton bylaw for not wearing a helmet or riding on the sidewalk.
Exactly.
Should be a matter of proportionality here.
Especially if the sidewalk is empty. There's no chance of you hitting somebody. There's no chance of you having to swerve to avoid an obstacle that could result in damage. They are just getting high off of their own power.
You think that's why a lot of the police officers actually act on these city bylaws?
Probably.
Looking for something to do, a little bit of excitement?
Looking for something to do, gives them the thrill, gives them the rush, they can exercise their power.
Seems that it's not really in the interest of public safety to run and tackle people off their bicycles and arrest them and put them through the traumatic experience of the arrest procedure.
You know, the more logical thing to do would be ask a person to stop, and if they don't take down their appearance, take down any identifying markings, their helmet, the appearance of the bicycle, track them down, and then ticket them.
At some later date, perhaps. Seems disproportionate they can run up and actually just tackle you off and cause you severe bodily harm for a simple thing like a $50 to $500 fine, when it seems like the arrest procedure would actually cause more damage than the actual
offense itself. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, thank you for taking the time to give your opinions to Justicedonedirtcheap. We're here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, interviewing people on the walking trail and their views on City of Fredericton bylaws regarding either riding on the sidewalk with a bicycle or wearing whether one has to wear a helmet or not. Thank you. Have a great day.
First catch of the season.